Uh, it's one of the leading Bengali channels now. Our
Yeah,
Bangla.
that's good.
Now we had been transmitting reports of violence which had taken place in the district of Murshidabad and other districts of the state.
अरे मामला
Now
oh
this
AIG
has resulted
ARG out
in us
clear
victimized
ARG
different
out clear.
threats, with threats of even preventing us, our employees, from entering into the premises, work premises. Well,
You come to page 73. 70.
73.
Uh-huh.
Well, we
Just tell me which are the non-bailable offences at the top.
well, 153A is it's similar to 153.
150 ko 196 one আছে তো
Well, that's similar to 153 of the old.
196
Yes.
আর আর তো কিছু বাকি available.
This is one of the cases which has been initiated against us by the state. One of our anchors, he is also facing that. We are taking steps for quashing of the proceeding. What is more important is the threat perception that is being felt by this. Kindly sees the threatening. Well, if your lordship kindly sees page 41.
41 41
Yes, my lord. It's a extract from the posts which were made
40
towards the fifth line. কিন্তু লিখতে বাধ্য হলাম, আপনি পরপর দুদিন দেখলাম
কোথায় 41
towards the bottom, from the bottom sixth line. কিন্তু লিখতে বাধ্য হলাম, আপনি পরপর দুদিন দেখলাম ও তৃণমূল আধুনিক শয়তান গিয়ে ওয়াকআপ নিয়ে কথা বললেন, কথাও কিন্তু এই যুক্তিমূলক কথা বললেই আরো অবস্থা, এবং রিপাবলিক বাংলাতে আর যাবেন না, এটাই আপনাকে বলতে পারে। রিপাবলিক বাংলা আমরা উড়িয়ে দেবো কিছুদিনের মধ্যে ব্যাপারে।
this you received from where?
From the page 41.
From where did you receive this?
Well, the panelist received it on his Instagram.
Where is that you have?
Well, that we have covered.
Where paragraph number?
Well, that we have stated in paragraph 23 at page 10. In fact, if your lordship kindly takes it up from page 8.
So have you forwarded this to any agents, police or anybody?
We have forwarded it to the state, my lord.
Where?
In the representation at page 44. Well, at page 44, and the attachment is at page 48. An attachment to the representation that we had sent them. So videos should go.
Yes. Yes.
And the threat is that at least kindly sees page 51 when your lordship is there. And it has already started. We don't know how many cases will be initiated at the instance of the state through these different complainants.
কি প্রোটেকশন চাই? অফিসের বাইরে তো পুলিশ আছে, আগে প্রোটেকশন চাই।
Yes.
And the prayers, if your lordship kindly sees, I am praying for E and C also. Well, at least at this stage, the state can provide that. We have also prayed in the event the state is unable to provide that. We have asked for central help also.
কি হলো? Yes sir. আর কিছু নাই, পরে দেখবো কি এসছে।
C, D and E prayers. They have forwarded certain links. We are inquiring into it. Unfortunately, the BNSS or any other law, IT Act, they do not empower the police to direct the content uploader to remove the article or whatever. What we have to do is, we have to go to the service provider, Facebook, YouTube, XYZ, which takes a lot of time, at least 7 days. So therefore, my lord, in the normal process, my lord, we have to do it. Otherwise, my lord, had there been any law that we could ask the person who has uploaded it to immediately remove it, we could have done. Therefore, my lord, some time is required, my lord, to undergo the process so that.
The mission is not there.
I'm sorry.
The mission referred to by Mr. Ganguly.
My lord,
Yeah.
but I want to intervene in this application. Because kindly allow me, my lord, because my lord, I am one of the complainant. The prayer which has been
Page
made over
51.
here, my
Page
lord,
51.
Yes, yes.
is my lord.
Yeah.
The prayer which has been made against my complaint, that is against the Moyuk Ranjan Ghosh,
Ah.
and the video which is widely circulated over the media, by the house also, my lord, that
You file an additional
yes,
party.
my lord,
file-
kindly give me liberty to do so.
File additional party. ठीक है? Yes, Mr. Doctor.
Because, my lord, because my lord, the challenge is the core of the constitution. They challenge the entire code.
ওটাই বন্ধ করে দিতে হবে আমার তাহলে কাজ
Entire foundation of the constitution, my lord. Those who believe in secularism should leave the India with right now. This is the word. Against that, my lord, the complaint has been made.
Not
Yes.
raise his voice now. Let him file an application.
file an application.
Sir,
Yes, Mr.
yes, my
Doctor.
lord. Intervention yeah, my lord, kindly give me liberty to do so, my lord. I have the complaint.
Yes, Mr. Doctor.
My lord, so far as
Every day, what is happening in your matter? Somebody is coming on your right side, somebody is coming on your left side. Huh? Every matter I am seeing nowadays.
I distinctly remember.
that is what Bilodal Bhattacharya says.
Yes, sir. What happened, sir?
Now, my lord, first is, my lord, so far as the links which have been forwarded, my lord, these are being, my lord, inquired into. Number two is, my lord, so far as, my lord, the protection is concerned, my lord, yesterday also some people wanted to go over there, my lord, we have removed them. The office is, or my lord, the outskirts or the precincts of the office is under our vigil. Now, my lord, so far as, my lord, prayer D is concerned, disclose the FIRs, my lord, whatever FIRs are now, my lord, registered are all on the website. That can be accessed by anybody after that
One
young.
thing I'm telling you, since it is genesis of an incident arising out of the same topic concerned, let there be a centralized office where everything, in as in Dua's case, Supreme Court has done that.
No, but here, my lord, the general public is not involved. It is something which is coming.
No, government doing so moto, one thing. But then I'm finding out of which post you will register FIR.
Yes.
Now on emails you are registering FIR.
No, it is being registered and then, my lord, it is uploaded in the email. Whoever want, I mean, the website.
Wherever it is done, let that be done in a centralized. That's
35. Any police of subsection 1. Any police officer may, without an order from a magistrate and without warrant, arrest any person. A, who commits in the presence of a police officer a cognizable offence, or against whom a reasonable complaint has been made or credible information has been received, or a reasonable suspicion exists that he has committed a cognizable offence punishable with imprisonment for a term, etc. If the following conditions are satisfied, namely, 1, the police officer has reason to believe on the basis of the complaint, information or suspicion that such person has committed the offence. II, the police officer is satisfied that such arrest is necessary to prevent such person from committing any further offence, for proper investigation, to prevent such person from causing the evidence of the offence to disappear or tampering with such evidence in any manner, or to prevent such person from making inducement, threat, promise to any person acquainted with the facts of the case so as to dissuade him from disclosing such fact to the court or to the police officer, or as unless such person is arrested, his presence in court cannot be ensured, and the police officer shall record while making such arrest his reasons in writing, provided that a police officer shall, in all cases where the arrest of a person is not required under the provisions of this subsection, record the reasons in writing of making not arrest, against whom credible information, etc. These are, the grounds. Now, please consider one thing. Now, if the police says that you please do not do anything which may affect the investigation, then can it be said that the police has exceeded its powers?
This is a notice.
Yes.
Under 35(3).
Yes.
In exercise of the powers conferred under subsection 3 of section 35 BNSS, I hereby inform you that during investigation of so and so police station, registered at police station cyber, it is revealed there are reasonable grounds to question you, to ascertain the whatever it is circumstances from you in relation to the present investigation. Hence, you are directed to appear before me on so and so date at 11 AM at so and so police station, Malda, West Bengal. You are directed to comply with. How come this comes under? You tell me.
You are directed to appear before directed to comply with the following
Good
directions.
directions.
Now, my lord, these are, my lord, in my very respectful.
Yes, and H, your lordship will see.
Yes.
You will disclose all the facts truthfully without concealing any part. This is being directed at a accused. And H kindly sees you will render your full cooperation assistance in apprehension of the accomplice.
Let him answer, sir.
Yes.
Yes. No, I just want to.
No, I understand.
Yes.
But
Therefore, my lord,
I will say, I say, sir, any of the conditions,
yes.
for that you can take an action, but you cannot write that in your notice, sir.
No, my lord, this is only directing him to comply. Now, my lord, please consider.
You are
one thing.
asking.
Please consider one thing. If this notice, if there is umbrage to this notice, that a person who is given the protection or the so-called compliance of certain formalities so that his immediate arrest is not done, and if he is directed to comply with certain conditions, Milord, what right is being affected? Please consider one thing, Milord, he has come before the writ court. He has to say that so and so right of mine is being affected.
No, I am not on that. I say the contents of this notice and the format
Yes.
is infringing upon the fundamental rights of the profession of the person concerned. You will say over here, admittedly the investigating officer is well aware regarding the profession of the person on whom notice is being served. I don't think this is his notice. This is not, Bhaskar Basu is who?
He's also an employee of the.
The employee is different from, employee may be of different. This,
As far as the anchor is concerned, we have received this also.
No, he may have received the same notice. Now, please consider, my lord,
Comply.
which of his fundamental rights in my very respectful submission will get infringed.
J, as simple as that, it's a blanket. Each has to be tested on the touchstone of each ground, and cooperation is a subjective term, sir.
Yes.
Person may cooperate, investigating officer may say he is not cooperating. But how is this condition, under what authority this investigating officer is imposing the conditions?
But my first respectful submission is, my lord, before a writ court, my lord, a person has to come saying that X is my legal right. This legal right is being infringed because of so and so action, or may get infringed because of whatever has happened as of now. This notice possibly is not under challenge, or similar notice is not under challenge, possibly. Number one. Number two, my lord, if he says that my right to livelihood, or say right to carry on business, profession, my employment, whatever it is being infringed, you know, please consider, my lord, whether these conditions can at all infringe that or not.
Without meeting, can you say any other condition which may be imposed, a future circumstance?
Yes, because if we find that his conduct is such that
Future also. You say over here while serving a notice.
yes,
Any other condition which may be imposed by the investigator as per the facts of the case.
you know, this may be vague. Now, what right is affected? Please consider it from that point of view. You know, the writ court is a court of equity. Merely making out a case, some infringement here and there. You know,
This is not some. This is a criminal case, sir.
yes.
This is a
No,
foundation.
my point is, you know, what right has been infringed? That he must disclose before the court.
The conditions are itself, sir. 35(3). Basically, today, after Satyendra Kumar until
Yes.
today,
Yes.
35(3) compliance has almost been made mandatory. Why I would say mandatory now. 35(3) in
So
respect
in fact,
of
it is a protection.
it's a protection. Protection.
Yes.
Now, in that notice, where from the investigating officer, there must be either this is the standard format, or the format must be derived from some rules. Police has prepared certain rules. Where from is it coming? 35(3) doesn't state that, sir.
But in that case, my learned friend has to make out a case that this is an infraction of a statutory provision. Your lordships have held that CRPC is an ongoing statute. Therefore, my lord, there should always be an endeavor by the court to ensure that the CRPC or the provisions of this procedural law is given effect to. The interpretation must be such. Now, if somebody comes up before the court and says that where is this provision under the CRPC,
He has not said that.
Therefore, my lord, if we are, my lord, dilating on this aspect, that can this notice be traced from BNSS?
Yes.
My lord, in my very respectful submission, my lord, would be a wrong approach to the situation.
No, I wouldn't have said that until and unless these conditions ipso facto reach the attitude of the person who has issued the notice.
My lord, I have to come with an affectation of right. Let him say that so and so right has been affected. Your lordship will quash it here and now. Which right is affected? And how can I differentiate between a rich man, a poor man, a reporter?
You don't have to do that.
Yes.
The authority of the person issuing the notice to impose such conditions.
Well, the authority is inherent.
You can use
Your
it.
statute, my lord, cannot be read in that manner. Yes, he can say so, provided he can show from the CRPC or BNSS that there is a violation of a mandatory procedure. I understand penal laws are to be construed strictly, but this is not a penal law in that sense, because this is also procedural in nature. Now, lapse of certain procedure or infraction of certain procedure, but in my very respectful submission, does not make the action bad.
How many cases have you registered?
Unfortunately, I have not received instruction as of now. These people seems to be very so
But
lackadaisical.
you advise on this also. This I don't agree with this 35.
No, that can be done. That can be done.
Well,
There is no difficulty.
definitely if challenges my right against self-incrimination, I am being treated as an accused under 35(3). So I cannot be called upon to disclose all the facts truthfully. It is not, I cannot be asked to do so. And the failure to attend, comply with the terms of this notice can render you liable for arrest. Well, it only kindly directs the state to at least disclose with regard to the number of cases they have started on.
That he will come up
But
with.
today it is too late, Miller, to make this kind of a prayer. But in Farooq Abdullah's case, Miller, Supreme Court had directed that disclose the cases against him, 83 or 84 or 86. But after, Miller, this young whatever bar association case where Supreme Court has made it mandatory,
I
that
tried to find it out. It's
Yeah.
not there. No
it's not there. It's not there. Therefore, no FIR.
Well, as per the notice they have issued,
Yes,
Cyber
of
PS
course,
8,
yes.
it's not there. No record found in Malda. If your lordship wishes, your lordship can search it. It's not there.
ওইটাই ডিরেকশন দিয়ে দিচ্ছি
Unless,
স্টেট ইজ ডিরেক্টেড টু আপলোড অল দ্য এফআইআর
yes, direction is there. It's never uploaded.
এটা হলেই তো হয়ে যাচ্ছে
No, no. It's always uploaded except those Miller sensitive cases, sensitive offences, not cases like POXO and all those.
আচ্ছা পিটিশনার হ্যাজ approached the AA's court. as- He apprehends. Who has approached this court?
Company and its representative.
Any apprehension where the anticipatory bail remedy is there.
But what we apprehend is that at least 30-40 cases will be started and all we'll be doing is complying with notices under 35(3). At different
PT
cases might be gone.
I was expecting somebody. Yeah, she has been served with 35(3). তাহলে কি কার হয়েছে
We have prayed for the protection of our men and women.
তাহলে ওটা বলে দিচ্ছি you have not come up for no coercive steps against anybody.
Against him, no, not particularly.
তাহলে আর এতক্ষণ তো ফালতু আর্গুমেন্ট হলো তোমার দুটো বাজে সি 2 o'clock. Petitioner has approached the AA's court being apprehensive of the being apprehensive of the threats, alleged threats faced by its employees, including moderators, anchors, and ground level journalists. এই তো তিনটে কভার হয়ে যাচ্ছে তো ফুল স্টপ Mr. Dotto learned advocate general submits that the police authority have been in keeping a strict vigil in and around the office situated at the Bombay টা দিতে পারবে না নিউ টাউন
But I cannot appear anymore because there's a resolution of the bar.
Not participate in judicial.
I'll be violating the resolution.
অর্ডার হয়ে যাচ্ছে তো
I just received the information.
আচ্ছা কি বললাম তারপর in and around the office situated at নিউ টাউন না হ্যাঁ ভিজিল তো রেখেছে বলে কি বললাম মিস্টার দত্ত লালের অ্যাডভোকেট জেনারেল সাবমিট দ্যাট new town of the petitioner number 1 petitioner number office of the petitioner number 1 to that effect state would ensure that no untoward incident results as apprehended by the petitioner number 1 its employees anchors moderators and ground level journalists full stop the state would come back with আর কি চাই what more
The state could disclose the.
that is
Can you not pass any order?
no I'm saying state would consider whether centralized that's centralized
Yeah, I'll address your lordship on that because I have not seen that Vinod Dua's judgment. Keep
অ্যাডভোকেট জেনারেল দেখেনি আমাদের সব শেখাচ্ছে বসে বসে
দেখিনি যেটা দেখি I'm not a criminal court lawyer.
তাহলে কি করবো but then I'm passing a direction state would consider I'm saying
Your lordship kindly permits me to make some submission on that. Otherwise, Milord, other difficulties are there.
আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে আচ্ছা in the meantime আর কি দেবো এত কিছু দেওয়ার নেই
The state may.
state would submit a report on the comprehensive report on the next date in respect of the cases which have been registered and apprise
Against the petitioner number 1 and its.
apprise the court relating to the gravity of the incidents complained of ঠিক আছে generalize থাক আর কি করে when should I keep it time দিয়ে
After
2 weeks that everything is getting clubbed as daily acha list the writ petition on 13th May 2025 under the heading forwarders তারপর liberty to mention the writ petition if any urgency demands
Well,